Hi crafters, today we're making a Father's Day card. I'm going to go through the steps of how I made the card shown right here. First I took a piece of Crumb Cake cardstock from Stampin Up. I cut it to 4 by 8 and then scored it at 4. And then I took my sponge and some soft suede ink and started inking the edges just to give it a little bit of a softer look, not so harsh lines. I like the look of the, I don't want to say aged, but it kind of gives it a little more interest to it. Then I took some pieces of cardstock. This is a die cuts with a view paper pack called The Guy stack, and there's a ton of fun prints for your male friends, your dad, your husband, your brother, your son, you know, anybody that you want to make a card or scrapbook page for. And I just inked all the edges with a soft suede ink. I punched it out using the Stampin Up 1-inch punch. And it just adds a little bit more texture, and it helps the white lines. That looks kind of ugly to me, so I like to color it up a little bit so it's not as stark. There, and then let's see. There, you can see a little bit better. And then I also cut a 1 by 4 inch strip of cardstock from the same paper pack. And then we're going to ink the edges on that as well. And then I took my snail and ran it along the edges, the 2 long edges. And I put that on the very bottom of the card. Just like that. And then I laid out how I wanted the squares to be. Originally I punched out 9 squares, but then I thought I'd rather have a little border on the bottom and then have the top be just squares alone. So I'll just add a little bit of snail to each square. And I try to get it as perfect as possible, but if it doesn't obviously lay straight, it won't be that huge of a deal. It'll make it look a little more homemade, I think, instead of being machine made and bought from the store. Oops. There. And then I took a piece of Crumb Cake cardstock and then I stamped it with the Happy Father's Day sentiment from the Delightful Dozen stamp set and stamped that with some soft suede ink. And then I punched it out with my decorative label punch. And then I also inked the edges on that. And then I popped it up with some dimensionals, and I really don't mind using more than a couple dimensionals on my projects. I know a lot of people tend to use them sparingly, but I find they're just a little bit more than a penny a piece, because you get 300 of them for $3.95, I believe. So you might as well use enough to make it worth your while instead of putting one in the center and then having it not really do its job. So there is the card for today. I hope you liked it, and I will talk to you soon. Thanks a lot. Bye.